The drama in Huntsville just keeps getting deeper, and this time, it's not just the usual back and forth between cast members. Something serious has come out that has the entire Love and Marriage, Huntsville community talking. A longtime friend turned enemy, deep family secrets, and shocking allegations about one of the most talked about husbands on the show, Marsau Scott. What started as a falling out between Marcella and Miss Wanda has now turned into one of the most explosive claims the show has seen in a while. Allegedly, Miss Wanda told Marcella something so damaging that it could shake the image of the Scott family to its core. Marcella and Miss Wanda were close for years. They used to speak often, share personal details, and even stand up for each other online. But, as fans know, friendships in Huntsville rarely last forever. And once the trust breaks, the secrets come out. According to Marcella, Miss Wanda confided in her about a very dark moment involving her own son-in-law, Marsau Scott. The story, according to Marcella, is that Miss Wanda caught Marsau in the back of his own lounge, black, doing something no one expected, allegedly with nose candy. Now, let's make one thing clear: everything being discussed here is alleged. But the way this tea dropped was shocking. Marcella didn't just come out of nowhere. She went on a live with When Talk, where she decided to tell her side of things. During that live, she said she had reached a point where she was done being quiet. Apparently, Miss Wanda had been speaking about her son's personal struggles online, something Marcella didn't take lightly. In response, Marcella decided to remind Wanda that she wasn't the only one who knew things about other people's families. And that's when the story came out. Marcella claimed that Wanda herself told her that she caught Marsau in the back of black with something suspicious. According to Marcella, Wanda said she walked in on him and saw what she described as nose candy. That statement alone set off a firestorm. Fans were quick to connect dots between Marcella's claims, Wanda's silence, and even other rumors that had been floating around for months about Marsau's behavior. And what's even more surprising is that this isn't the first time something like this has been said about Marsau. Just a few days before Marcella spoke out, Ariane Curry, Martel Holt's ex and longtime side chick, had her own moment online. She posted and deleted a fiery message that accused several men on the show of hypocrisy. In that post, Ariane said she was tired of being used as a storyline and claimed that Marsau had been caught in questionable behavior in the back of black as well. She mentioned that he was involved in inappropriate acts with 2 women, and her comments quickly spread across social media. At first, people brushed off Ariane's post as another emotional rant. But now, with Marcella saying that Miss Wanda allegedly confirmed something similar, it's made people look at things differently. 2 separate people saying almost the same thing, around the same time, raises eyebrows. And it doesn't end there. There are whispers that when Marsau took his mysterious Africa trip, it wasn't just a vacation. According to these rumors, that trip was actually a cover-up for something much more serious: rehab. Allegedly, the Africa story was just a front to explain his absence while he sought help. Again, none of this has been confirmed, but the timing has people talking. Around that same time, Marsau had been saying he was under a lot of stress, feeling pressure, and needed a break. That was also when Letitia appeared to be more emotional and distant during filming. Fans are now looking back at that trip with fresh eyes. Some are asking, was it really about exploring Africa, or was it a quiet attempt to deal with personal struggles away from public judgment? Marcella's statement has reopened that entire conversation, making people question everything they thought they knew about Marsau and his situation. The tension between Marcella and Miss Wanda adds another layer to this story. These two were once like family. Wanda was known to stand by Marcella when she was getting dragged online, and Marcella often defended Wanda when others mocked her. But somewhere along the way, things went wrong. It started when Wanda allegedly spoke about Marcella's son and his private issues. That was a deep cut for Marcella, and she didn't hold back. She went live, shared painful truths about her own family, and made it clear that she was hurt by Wanda's words. But she didn't stop there. She reminded Wanda that secrets go both ways. That's when the conversation shifted from family drama to something much darker. Marcella told Wanda to tell them what you told me. She specifically said that Wanda once claimed she caught Marsau in the back of black doing stuff, meaning using substances. In Wanda's alleged opinion, it wasn't just a rumor, she claimed she saw it herself. That kind of claim is massive because Wanda is Letitia's mother, and Letitia has been one of Marsau's biggest defenders. Throughout the show, she's fought off cheating rumors, dismissed gossip about his whereabouts, and stood by him through it all. If Wanda truly said this to Marcella, it creates a crack not just between friends but within the family itself. It suggests that Wanda might have had doubts about her son-in-law all along, doubts she shared privately but never publicly. And it's not like this is the first time people have questioned Marsau's behavior at Black. Fans of the show remember that Black has been at the center of several rumors, from late-night meetups to alleged affairs. Even Kiki, Letitia's cousin, once said she knew things about Marsau that could destroy his image. Before her passing, Kiki had appeared on the show discussing Marsau's alleged infidelities. In one scene, she sat down with Melody Sherry and vented about how Letitia always seemed to ignore red flags. She talked about how Letitia would rather protect her husband's reputation than face what was really going on. That scene made headlines because it hinted that Kiki knew a lot more than she was willing to say on camera. She mentioned hearing about a woman claiming to have been involved with Marsau in a threesome. And now, years later, similar rumors are surfacing again, this time with names, alleged witnesses, and an entirely new context. So now, people are asking, how many of these rumors have been true all along? Were all these women lying? Or have the Scotts been covering things up to protect their image? Marcella's live reignited that fire. Her words hit hard because she wasn't an outsider looking in, she was someone who had a personal relationship with Wanda. And if Wanda truly said those things, it changes everything. It means the rumors might not just be outside noise. They might have come from inside the family. The alleged rehab trip is the part that really has people shaken. During the time Marsau was supposedly in Africa, viewers remember how vague he was about his plans. He posted a few photos, made general statements about the importance of travel and rest, but there were never any real details. Fans noticed that none of his usual crew went with him, and he didn't tag any locations. That led to some confusion, but most people brushed it off. Now, with these new claims, that same silence is being interpreted differently. Some think he was actually trying to recover privately from personal struggles, away from cameras and fans. If that's true, it would explain a lot: the sudden trip, the change in demeanor afterward, and the way Letitia seemed more protective in the following months. But again, this is all speculation. What makes it more intense is that Wanda herself hasn't spoken out clearly to deny what Marcella said. She's made a few indirect comments online, saying people should mind their business and stop lying on her, but she hasn't directly addressed Marcella's claim about what she allegedly said. That silence has made the internet go wild. Some believe Wanda's silence means there's truth to it. Others think she's simply refusing to feed into the drama. Either way, the damage is done. Marcella's revelation has already become one of the most talked about topics in the love and marriage, Huntsville community this month. What's interesting is how the cast has been handling it. None of the Scotts have made a direct statement yet. Marsau has posted a few things online, quotes about strength, patience, and ignoring lies, but nothing that directly denies the claims. Letitia, as usual, has stayed quiet, focusing on her business and family posts. But the timing of it all is too coincidental for fans to ignore. Whenever there's a big scandal involving Marsau, Letitia tends to go silent, almost as if she's waiting for things to blow over. Viewers have seen this pattern before. When cheating rumors surfaced in previous seasons, she stood by him and said she didn't believe it. When Melody and other cast members hinted that Marsau had been unfaithful, Letitia brushed it off and accused them of being jealous. But as the years go on, and more women come forward with similar stories, it's becoming harder for some fans to believe that all of this is made up. The alleged connection between Marsau's Africa trip and rehab adds another layer. If that story ever turned out to be true, it would mean that even Letitia might have been protecting him publicly while he was privately trying to recover. That would show not just a man in crisis, but a family trying to maintain their image no matter what. Meanwhile, Marcella seems completely unbothered by the backlash. She's been saying she has more information she hasn't even shared yet. She's hinted that Wanda told her several things that could destroy families if they ever came out. That statement alone made people nervous. What else could she be holding on to? And why say that unless she's ready to release more? Many fans believe this is only the beginning. Once personal friendships turn sour in Huntsville, it usually leads to more secrets spilling out. Wanda might try to clap back soon, and if she does, it could get ugly. But even if she denies everything, the seed of doubt has already been planted. The image of Marsau in the back of black, allegedly caught in that kind of situation, is not something people will easily forget. It's not just about one rumor, it's about a pattern. Over the years, the Scotts have been tied to storylines involving infidelity, questionable behavior, and denial. Whether it's rumors about late nights at black, alleged threesomes, or emotional distance at home, it always circles back to the same thing: Marsau's actions and Letitia's decision to protect him. Now, with Marcella's claim involving Miss Wanda, it's hitting even closer to home. If Letitia's own mother truly said something like that, it means even her family might have doubts about who Marsau really is. That's a painful position for any woman to be in, caught between loyalty to her husband and the truth her own mother might have revealed. And the public is paying attention. Social media is flooded with comments, people debating whether Marcella's claims are believable, and whether Wanda will ever respond. Some say Marcella is just angry and trying to get revenge after the fallout. Others say she has no reason to lie about something this serious. After all, why would she risk her credibility to make up such a story? One thing's for sure, this revelation has once again proven that in Huntsville, secrets never stay buried for long. Every time one rumor fades, another rises from the ashes. And the deeper it gets, the more it seems that the truth might be stranger than fiction. If Marsau truly went through a difficult time and needed help, it would actually be better for him to be open about it. Many fans say they would have more respect for honesty than for cover-ups. But as of now, the silence and denial only make things look worse. The entire situation feels like a storm waiting to explode. Miss Wanda's name being tied to this makes it even more serious because she's known for being outspoken. If she didn't say those things, people expect her to come forward and say so directly. But if she stays quiet, the narrative will continue that she told Marcella something that was never supposed to leave private conversation. It's clear that the drama surrounding the Scotts isn't ending anytime soon. With old rumors resurfacing, family ties being tested, and public attention growing, this story could unfold even further. And as Marcella hinted, there may be more to come: more secrets, more receipts, and more people speaking out. For now, all we know is that the streets of Huntsville are buzzing. Fans are rewatching clips, analyzing body language, and piecing together timelines. Every small detail, every post, every silence, every reaction is being studied. Because when it comes to love and marriage, Huntsville, where there's smoke, there's usually fire. And this time, that fire might just burn brighter than ever.